of the most debatable conversations in the MCU is which side would you pick? Which side is better than the other? Which side is right? You get the drift. However, despite which side is more correct than the other, there is one thing that not many of us have thought about. What exactly would happen in the long run if you pick this side? Sure, they demonstrated in Avengers Infinity War that you most likely have to go into hiding unless you pick a side that the United Nations consider as correct. Meanwhile, the person who picked Team Stark is the one responsible for arresting those who don't sign the Accords. Although, there is a lot more to the decision's outcome than what meets the eye. Let's be real. Us as human beings can be quite demanding. We can take or achieve something, then we always go out of our way to make the very, very best of it, even at its greatest potential, even when it's at all the potential we need it to be already. As a result, when we want that greatest potential, we may do things such as blame others to do better themselves, for the best of all of us. What I'm getting at is that, as someone who takes up such a big responsibility, such as the Avengers, there's not going to be just those that are grateful. Not everyone is going to understand that you only save who you can. There are going to be those who believe that since you can save them, you can save all of them. As a result, if one thing goes wrong, the Avengers and other noble heroes will be ultimately held responsible despite doing their very best and only doing what they can do given the circumstances of every situation that they come across. The villain from Captain America Civil War gives us a good example of this towards the ending of the movie. Zemo says, and I quote, "My father lived outside the city. I thought we would be safe there. My son was excited. He could see the Iron Man from the car window. I told my wife not to worry. We're miles away from harm. When the dust cleared and the screaming stopped, it took me 2 days until I found their bodies. With my father still holding my wife and son in his arms. And the Avengers? They went home." Ethically, even though heroes can't possibly be expected to save everyone, as human beings, we'll put blame on them for not doing so and consider them accountable. It doesn't make sense from this perspective of me explaining it, but it's actually a natural way of thinking when it's actually in effect. Due to this fact, not signing the Accords or just existing without a legal document that puts the heroes under a certain branch will create a series of unfortunate events that all end in and things looking like the hero is at fault. Like the video that Thunderbolt Ross presented to the Avengers when first introducing the Accords to them. Which means that by signing the Accords, as Steve Rogers said, it shifts the blame. Me personally, I wouldn't want to risk my life saving everyone I can during something like a mall shooting, and then someone tells me it's their fault that a relative didn't make it simply because someone else got saved instead. One might say that signing the Accords is refusing responsibility. Others might say that the responsibility is already there for fighting crime to begin with. My point is, a local hero saving the world is considerably a win. That's a right. No one can blame you for it. No one can hold you additionally responsible. A local hero is just doing what they can with what they have. On the other end, with the Accords being signed, things such as media backlash, public outcry, city damages, conspiracies if a hero saves this guy and not the celebrity, anything that goes wrong that falls anything that goes wrong that falls on them. Basically, so you can be a hero with no strings attached. So anything that goes wrong, it falls on the people who you signed for, and not you. So it basically saves you while you still be a hero. Which makes Team Stark, in conclusion, the smarter team to go with in the long run. Thank you all for watching this video. Let me know what you liked about it in the comments below. And also be sure to let me know if you want to see more like this with the like button. See you guys all again next time. Goodbye.